Good morning. I'm so excited to share this week's science experiment with you. We are going to make our own ice cream using the ingredients I have in front of me. So first you need ice, and then you need 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'm going to skip on over here to my vanilla. We're doing a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And if you remember when we talked about in class, how many teaspoons go into a tablespoon? So remember that big T that we learned, and how many little T's for teaspoons go into that tablespoon. We need salt, 1/2 cup of salt, and a whole cup of milk. So whatever kind of milk you have at home will work. And 2 bags. You need a bigger bag, a gallon size bag, and then a quart size bag. And if you remember our gallon bag, how many quarts fit into a gallon? So we had 4 quarts fit into each gallon. So now time to make our ice cream. You're first going to take your smaller bag, and you're going to put a cup of milk in it. So I'm going to pour that out. You're going to pour it into your bag. The next thing to add is our sugar. So remember, we're using 1 tablespoon of sugar. So I've got my sugar, and I'm adding it to the bag with my milk. Next we have our vanilla, and we're using 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And I am making a mess. Then zip that bag tight or close it tightly, and you can put it to the side. And grab your bigger Ziploc bag. You want to fill it with ice about 3/4 full. So I went and added a little more ice to get it close to 3/4 full. I next need to add in my salt, so a 1/2 cup of salt. A lot of salt. What do you think happens when we add this salt to the ice? I'm gonna pour that in there. You can kind of hear it fizzing with that. You're going to take your smaller quart-sized bag with the milk, sugar, and vanilla and place it inside the bag. I'm gonna let some air out of this one first. You then want to seal both bags super tight. And we're now going to shake it for 5 minutes. The key component in our ice cream was that salt that we added to the bag of ice. All liquids have a freezing point. Water freezes at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. The next thing to think about is that mixture that we had with the milk, the sugar, and the vanilla. Due to the sugar and the fats in the mixture, the formation of the ice crystals takes a colder temperature in order for it to really freeze. Therefore, we couldn't use just straight ice to chill the ice cream base, because the ice would have melted before we got the base cold enough. Salt was that perfect solution. Similar to sugar and salt, it affects how the water freezes and effectively lowered the freezing point. So kind of summing that all up, the salt added to the ice helps the ice take a longer time to melt, and it makes the ice colder, which gives us more time to freeze our mixture. So I've been shaking my bag for about 5 minutes, and the ice, especially when mixed with the salt, makes it very, very cold. So I would definitely use a towel or something like a towel to help you shake it. It also, 5 minutes is kind of a long time to sit here shaking, so if you have someone else in your family, that means you could take turns and share the ice cream after. You can always double the recipe to make more ice cream, or even triple it. So after I've shaked it for 5 minutes, I'm going to open this bag and take out the quart size bag. You can see my ice cream. But remember, we had a bunch of salt in this bag, so I'm gonna wanna rinse that salt off to make sure that none gets into my ice cream. And you want it with cold water, or else you'll melt your ice cream. I'm going to take a spoon. You might not even need a spoon. And now you have ice cream. So you can add different toppings to it. You can add chocolate syrup if you like that. But have fun with it and enjoy your ice cream.